Hello, hockey fans, and finally, happy hockey season to all of you. I'm so excited. It's finally here, and I just cannot wait. I'm even watching the Flyers game because I can't wait. So, anyway, let's just jump right into it. In the preseason, we finished with a 5-1 record, almost 6-0, almost. But couldn't get that done. So 5-1 in preseason, incredible. Our team looks great. Power play looks a little better. Penalty kill looks pretty awesome. Flowers looking amazing. All of our stars are back. Gino's back, well, except for Sidney Crosby. Gino's back. We've got Jordan Stahl back for all of the season, hopefully. Sidney Crosby's well on his way to coming back soon. My prediction is at least early November at the latest. Mid-November at the latest, I would say. That's more safe. And once we get him back, we're just going to be trucking all over everybody in this league. I guarantee you that. So tonight, we're going against the Vancouver Canucks at Vancouver at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hate Pacific games, but we won't get into that anymore. So last season, Vancouver reached the Stanley Cup Final for the third time in franchise history. However, they lost to the Boston Bruins in a Game 7 at Vancouver, which sucks, because I had a bet going. I really thought they were going to win. And they have yet to win a cup in all of their history since 1970 when they were founded. Still haven't won. No championships, no Stanley Cups, but they keep doing what they did last season and they can get it done this season. I guarantee you that. The Canucks were the first team in the NHL to clinch a playoff berth last season, and they clinched their division 2 weeks after that, which was their fourth time in 5 years clinching the Northwest Division, which, in my opinion, shouldn't be that hard. They finished with a 54-19-9 record and 117 points. In the season, they captured their first President's Trophy in franchise history and guaranteed them home ice advantage for the duration of the 2011 playoffs. Vancouver proved to be one of the most well-rounded teams in the league. They had decent goaltending, they had incredible wingers, they had incredible centers, they had incredible defense. They were just incredible. They finished first in both goals and goals allowed. They were the first team since the 77-78 Montreal Canadiens to manage such a statistic. In addition, the Canucks also had the number one ranked power play last season, capitalizing on 24.3% of their opportunities, and the penalty kill finished tied in second with 85.6% success rate. For the first time in franchise history, the Penguins finished their 2010-2011 run with the NHL's number one power play, or penalty kill. Power play should not be included in that. Penalty kill with a success rate of 86.1% success rate. Prior to last season, the Penguins' best finish was a 92-93 season. And the 86.1% success rate was the highest percentage in team history. Canucks winger Daniel Sedin got the Art Ross Trophy last season for finishing the regular season with 104 points. He accomplished that just 1 year after his brother Henrik Sedin. In 2010, Henrik finished the season ranked 4th in the league with 94 points. Canucks had a really impressive 11 players finish with a plus-minus rating in the positive double digits. Kevin Bieksa, Daniel Sedin, Henrik Sedin, Dan Hamhuis, Alexander Burrows, Ryan Kessler, Christian Ehrhoff, Alexander Edler, Yannick Hansen, Jeff Tambellini, and Keith Ballard. All of them in the double digits on the plus side of things, which is incredible. Very remarkable. And the Penguins concluded their 43rd National Hockey League campaign by earning the second most points and wins in franchise history. Pittsburgh had a 49-25-8 overall record, placed it in the Atlantic Division just behind the Philadelphia Flyers. We were very close to beating them. We were tied in points. but I really can't remember the reason for us not being in first place. I can't remember right now. The Penguins, 106 points, were 5 more than it recorded the season before that, and 7 more than the 99 they had in the 2009 Stanley Cup run, where we won. All that was accomplished despite the fact that we had about 1 billion different players on IR at any given time. 350 man games were lost, which is insane, including 119 to the top 3 players on our team of Evgeny Malkin, Jordan Staal, and Sidney Crosby, who's still out. As a result of the Pens' success, though, head coach Dan Bausma became the first head coach in franchise history to win the Jack Adams Award as the NHL's most outstanding coach. And the Canucks coach, L.A. Video, was actually one of the 3 finalists, so he came very close to winning that as well. Penguins finished with the 3rd most points in the league and earned the number 4 seed in the Eastern Conference, earning home ice advantage in the opening round of playoffs against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Pittsburgh fell to the Lightning 4-3 in a closely contested matchup, very close. Each team lost in a blowout once, and then all the other ones were really close. The last one was 1-0, and it was very dramatic and very disappointing to lose like that. Obviously, Sidney Crosby has always been our leader in goals. Daniel Sedin and Ryan Kessler both led the Vancouver Canucks in goals last season. Lots of injuries on both teams, actually. They've each got 4 or 5. They've each got 5. Robert Bortuzzo, Sidney Crosby, Dustin Jeffrey, Nick Peterson, Boris Velebek, all on IR, all out indefinitely. 2 for concussions, 2 for knee, and 1 for a lower body injury. Robert Bortuzzo, Nick Peterson, Boris Velebek weren't even in training camp that long. Bortuzzo, I think, got through the black and gold game, maybe. And so likely whenever they get back, they will be sent down to their respective junior or AHL clubs. Sidney Crosby, when he gets back, obviously we'll be keeping him up here, and we'll be glad to have him back, although I'm sure we'll do fine without him until he gets back. No hurry there. Dustin Jeffrey was also out since last season. He has a knee injury. He's probably pretty close to coming back. He was in a full go at practice, contact, full go at that, a couple practices ago. And I'm pretty sure he's on the same track there, so he should be good soon rather than later. Aaron Rome, Mason Raymond, Ryan Kessler, Nolan Baumgartner, Byron Bitts are the injuries on the Canadian front. Canadian side of this, I guess I should say. Broken hand, vertebrae compression fracture for Mason Raymond. Sounds really complicated. Hip surgery, broken foot, and hip surgery. All of them are out indefinitely. Mason Raymond is expected to return in November. All of them, Ryan Kessler, Mason Raymond, Aaron Rome. Some of them are pretty big pieces of the puzzle there in Vancouver. A couple players to watch: Alexander Burrows, Chris Higgins, and Kevin Bieksa. Kevin Bieksa had a really great season last season as a defenseman. He had 6 goals, totaling 22 points last season. Incredible season. Alexander Burrows had an incredible season. He had a couple biting finger accidents, which is notable, I would think. So that's about it for this. I'm totally out of breath because I can't breathe out of my nose yet. Tune in next time for my Penguins recap, and thank you for watching the ever so mediocre Penguins preview.